Hello, everyone. Friday night, and backing up what I said about last night, uh, I did all those resultants for you. They're kind of numbered in a way, if you remember our sheet last night. Here's what it looks like now. It's all written out. There's your both right, both right, both. Down here, there's your left, right, both right, left, right, both right. And they're all up on PianoAt10.com. And you can sit and play around with them. They're all repeatable. Here's number one. Here's number, let's pick one out of the blue here. Number 6, what is that one? Both left, both left. Okay? So, and some of them are, the tough ones are here. This one, what's number 11? I think 11 was a tough one. You push the pedal down, it belies everything here. Here are all those long notes, but without them, that one's a tricky one, very tricky. Some of them are less tricky. Number 12 is left, both, left, both. No, that's not what I wrote. There are some other little challenges in there, but basically I wrote them for the resultant concept. Okay, they're kind of fun. I had a student in here today. He was kind of interested in doing them to see if he could. Number 13. Yeah, that one's tricky. So you may want to download them and take a look at them. And it's what we talked about last night. Now, I said tonight we'll just look at a few things, and I want to use simple pieces so that you can see where even in simple pieces there can be the resultant situation. Okay? One of them is PJ's Dream. It's a piece I wrote that's an Isthmus solo in New York. Now, if you look at the music carefully here, you'll notice that one of the first mistakes students make here is they see the half note, and the dotted half, and they wait for a while before they play the left hand. This is a rhythmic situation. You got the quarter rest when you play that, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the resultant is right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. It does that for quite a while, like so. Then it changes to a right, left, 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 left. I said the left louder because that's where the beat is. Then it goes back to a right, left, left. Then it hits the fan. Because all of a sudden, after all of that, and they've gotten real good at that right, left, left stuff, it goes one more right, left, left, then right, left, both right. And right there, their hands are not used to those resultants. The notes themselves are not very difficult, but they hit a snag because it's not doing what they want it to do. Here's what it is. I'll show you. I'll start on the next phrase. Okay? So right away, that whole pattern gets broken up. And so you get your right, left, left, right, left, both right. And one of the places they're really not ready is to go back from that 2, the 2 at the end of that line, to the 1 at the beginning of this line. Because you don't see it. It's hard to see that 2 going down to there. So they have to be prepared for that. Basically, I very often write in that I write E with 1 here. I write it so they can see it. I didn't do it in this case. But both and right on 1, and then the left hand plays alone for a while, so that's much simpler. The worst part of this place for them, okay, is over here, right here, because again, they've been going into it with right, left, left, right, left, left. Then they get here and it's right, left, left, both, right. It's pretty messy in there. And there's some notes and fingering involved, but it's mostly knowing what comes together. Both left, both right. Again, you got that change of line, both right, and the thumb goes back up to that E again like it did on the other page. So that's what this one looks like. Right, left, both, right. Okay? So I like them to play it short so they can feel the resultants. That doesn't really matter, that left hand in there. Right, left, both, right. That's the confusion. Later when they use the pedal, it doesn't sound like it's a resultant thing. That's why it sounds so easy. But that's the problem, the resultants in that case. Another good example in a very simple piece is the first two measures of this piece called The Swing. You see, I write a lot on the music. We talked about that, about cheating, remember? Okay. Here, they learn the first measure, and it's both right. Pretty simple stuff. They don't have a lot of trouble with that. But again, the resultant, that's the resultant. Just take off that pedal. The nice thing here is both pinkies come together. So it's a nice resultant. Later you add the pedal, you balance it a little more, you got it going. But look at the second measure. The second measure is both left. Both left. So, I don't know why there's a 5 written in the middle of that measure. I have no idea, okay? Anyway, this is the way it plays. See it down there? Kind of nice, both twos come together with the one. But the resultant is this, and for beginners, this is kind of like tapping your head, rubbing your stomach, and then switching it, because the right hand is extremely busy in the first bar. Then the left hand becomes busy. And it repeats, of course. And again, when you add the pedal, again, it sounds very innocently easy to do. So that's another spot where the resultants are the culprit in learning. This is a little bit more advanced piece. In fact, it's out of the Aaron book 1. It was called Busy Mill. I kind of doctored it up a little bit. You can see my arrows, the fingers written in. But what happens here, this is another interesting one. They get up to that both, this both. They go both, left, both, and they freeze on it. They got to go looking for what's here because it's both again. See, it looks pretty simple up to here. Both, left. If it was just a left here, that'd be easy enough. Then you'd maybe do both again. But there's a both right before this both. So that creates a little bit of a problem. Looks like this, of course. And they get there and they want to go back like to just one of the hands. It's both again. So both, left, both, left, both. Then they get crowded here with boths. So you got both. All of a sudden, it's both is everywhere. Then they have a both, left, both left. But during that one, now this is not part of what we're talking about, but they get one of those ghosts, not a staggered ghost, it's just a ghost. And On that second one, they got to move up, and that's my addition to the piece, one of my additions to the piece, to give them practice in that. So the resultants are easy. Both left, but in between, they've got to get the hand up. Now, the ghost is there. So when they play it, they have a both left, both left, both, then a both left. Those are the arrows. Both left, both left, both left. Okay? Now at the very end of the piece, they get kind of I don't know what the word I would say is. They get kind of checked on this measure because this is another both left, both. So they've been doing those a lot. Both left, both left, both. They get used to it by then. Then all of a sudden in this measure, it's both left. Again, the last time they did that was, I think, over here. So, but you don't expect it there because you've always had the both left, both. So that measure kind of gets them. So that one, of course, it comes out as both left, both left, and they have to be ready for that. So again, a little piece, tiny piece, but it's loaded with both left, both, and then both, and then both left. So there's a couple of, in a short piece, they've got to be careful which resultant is coming up. Now, people very often will look at a piece and go, oh, you know what? Look at this hoedown. It's got a tune up here. Da da dun dun da 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 dun da dun dun da 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 dun dun da. And then they look at the next part and go, oh, look, it's the same tune. It starts over here. Da da dun dun da 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 dun da dun dun da 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 da. Oh, that's going to be easy. If I learn this, I'm good to go. Wrong. Look at the left hand in the next part. And it's not an easy one because these guys are on off beats in this left hand, if you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the resultants here are much tougher than at the beginning. At the beginning, we have very few both, if you listen. Right, both. I'm sorry. Right, both. Right, both. Right. So there's really, you have to know when they come, obviously, when those boths are there. But there's not a lot of them. Then it goes both, right, both, right. So very few boths. Now you get down to the same tune here. Okay? And it's the same tune, an octave higher, that's all. But now look where the boths come. I'll play really softly and say this. Right, both, 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 right, both. That's a lot busier with our resultants. A lot busier. Very cool part, by the way. Here comes it, the toughest one on the page. Right, left, right, both. That one is a real pip. It takes me a while to get the kids into that one. Right, left, right, both. And then you do the right, both, right, left, both. Okay? So that one's a beauty. You can see it down here. Okay? Right here. You've got right in this measure. Can you see it here? Let me bring it up. There we are. So you've got right, left, right. That left, right is a jello. It's what I call a hidden jello in the count. 1 jello, 1, 2, 1 jello, 1. What are the resultants? Right, left, both. Right, left, right, both. Very busy. Then it goes back to right, both, right, left. Those are kind of, by this point, you've gotten used to that kind of thing. But this one's a tough one. One more example. Ah, yes. Medieval Kingdom. You can see I cut off part of my title there. Again, when you start here, again, this is just like the other one. The kids learn this. The resultants are fairly obvious. They're right on the beat. The boths are right on the beat. Whenever that happens, it's pretty easy. What we have here is this. Both, right, 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 both, right, right, both, right, right, both, right. Okay? So they come kind of when expected, those left hands. Got to learn the notes, of course. Listen to it again. Both, right, 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 both, right, right, both, right, 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 right. I'm sorry, right, both, right. Okay? Now you play the same tune over here. Now you remember the resultants from the first one, but listen to these resultants. I'll play just the resultants, no pedal. I'm going to play soft. Both, 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 right, both, left, right, both. Sorry, I blew it. Both, 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 right, both, left, both, right, both, left, both, right, both, left, both. You can see it's a lot busier there with these. I don't mean, see, if it was both, 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 that'd be one thing. But it's both, 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 right, both, left, both, right, both, left, both, right, both, right, both, left, both. Yeah, you can just, by saying it, hear that it's more complicated. And of course, you had the pedal. It doesn't sound like you're working at all. Very nice piece. I like this piece a lot. So anyway, I hope that gives you, it's not that the resultants are going to make everything easy. That's not the case. It's just that a lot of times the resultant's the problem, that's all. And kids miss something because, or students, they miss something because they thought it was going to be the both right, right again, and it ended up being the both right, both, because they learned the other one before. And there are times I've literally taught kids to play things with the resultants. There are pieces that the resultants scream out, learn this resultant, where we almost have to work down here. Both, 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 right, both, left, both, right, both, left, both, right. Because that happens a lot in this piece. I've had to have kids sit and bang that out. Both left, both right, both left, both right. Till the body learns the feel of that. Okay? So anyway, I hope that was a nice follow-up. Perhaps tomorrow I'll look at some resultant work with much more advanced pieces. Believe me, I can show you some real horror stories there, okay? And why the resultants do, in fact, help a lot. Not always. Sometimes things are hard that are just one hand. So the both right thing really, well, it could be that it's a resultant in the one hand, as I talked about last night. All right, so, hey, listen, have a good 4th of July. I'll see you on the 4th, but today started this whole celebration. So we will see you tomorrow, and perhaps with more resultant work, with more advanced pieces. Until then, remember, when words fail, you know, music speaks.